Hey, inspirational guidance tarot here. Ebony here to do messages for Gemini. What's up, Gemini? This is going to be what you need to know moving forward. Okay, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Please do hit a like, comment, subscribe if it does resonate with you. All right, those that have been here with me, thank you so much for your dedicated support. I appreciate you much. I really do. All right, so with that being said, Gemini, let's go ahead and get into it and what it is that you need to know. All right, so Gemini. For Gemini. So Gemini, is a matter of you loving yourself here, okay? Correcting your mistakes by being of service and raising your vibration, okay? It's a matter of going with the flow and keeping your commitments, living your soul and not a role, okay, Gemini? So this is maybe clearly about you. All right, this is what you need to know. So this is about loving yourself, correcting your mistakes. So it's some Geminis out here. You may be a little insecure. You're not focusing clearly on what you need to focus on within yourself. If this is about somebody else, take it how it resonates. This is what you need to know by way of what you need to know or what you need to know about your person. Take it how it resonates. All right, I don't know. You know your story, right? All right, but it's saying to love yourself and correct your mistakes. So I'm talking to some Geminis that might have made some mistakes out here when it comes down to themselves, when it comes down to not making the conscious decisions on making highly vibrational decisions. Because you could be conscious and still be low vibrational, okay? But making those decisions that better suit you, that helps you along the way, okay? So let's see what this love yourself is about for Gemini. Yeah, when it comes down to things that's unexpected. So when I see it like this, Gemini, love yourself. It's by saying there's a need to be a little bit patient. There's a need to focus on more of what you need to do and to be into alignment of whether that's for your career, whether that's just for your own sanity. Okay, it's a matter of putting the attention into you. It's a matter of focusing on you, being patient with yourself, loving you more, nurturing you more, caring about your feelings, okay, as opposed to other people caring about them, okay, because it's something unexpected here. All right, and when you loving yourself, the unexpected things the doors start to open up. And it is unexpected that you will feel peace. It's like saying we stick to the status quo of what we know to do by way of fear of if we change it, we don't know if we'll receive this same type of happiness that makes us happy now. But the question is the happy that you are now, is that the happy that, are you really happy? Are you really good? Are you really feeling good about you? Are you really being able to look in the mirror and say I'm beautiful, and it's not just momentarily? It's not, or it's about you making these changes that you need to make by way of loving who you are, from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet, taking the time out. And those that, like I said before, don't love you, don't care for you, you put it into yourself, being patient with yourself, and the things that's unexpected is that there will be happiness. I feel that energy. There will be patience. It will be blessings coming in. It will be just peace by itself, okay, of freedom, of not feeling so caged in to kind of like live up to other people's expectations or their standards and neglect your own. That's what not loving yourself is about, okay? But loving yourself is your own standards, your own expectations when it comes to yourself. Okay, and self-care and self-love is mostly important because at the end of the day, you can now see what you weren't seeing. You can now see. You can see when you're being pretty much taken advantage of. Okay. So it says to correct your mistakes, whatever you feel a mistake is, whether it was a mistake to whatever decision you made in something and you were consciously intuitively nudged to do it a different way and you still did it one way, correct it. Okay, if you need to make amends with someone, correct it. If you need to apologize, if you need to, and this is just not for the other person or other people, this is for yourself. If you need to do that for you, do it. Oh man, if you gotta have that talk with yourself, have it. Don't fear that. All right, for Gemini. See? Boundaries. Healing at the bottom of the deck. When it comes down to your beauty, are seeing the beauty in things. All right. So this is all about you here, Gemini, loving yourself. And what's unexpected is that it will be you will be in alignment. Boundaries will be set. Okay. And you will not cross them, nor will you let anyone else cross them, because that's knowing your worth. That's knowing your value. Okay. And that's the correcting of that mistake. All right. Because when I look at this, it's all about not setting boundaries. Okay. And when you're not setting boundaries, then you're basically letting people just come in your life and run rampant. Period. It's what they want and what they want you to do and how they've envisioned it and how they see it. And you're living up to the expectation of what they want. But question is, do you want it? The question is, how does it feel? It feels much better being balanced with it, with the reciprocal energy by way of y'all collaborating together, whether this is family, whether this is friends, whether this is children, and whatever it is, whether it's your job. Okay, it feels better to reciprocate the energy as opposed to you actually living up to someone else's expectations of what they want you to do and how they want you to do it. It's like being a puppet on the, being you're being, what is it? They're the puppet master and you're just the puppet. Okay, they're controlling you and you're not controlling what you need to control when it comes to yourself, when it comes to your feelings. You're not even honoring your feelings when it comes down to how someone is treating you. Because if you're not seeing the value in yourself, how do you expect that person to see the value in you? And if you put in value on how a person is treating you, sometimes that can get kind of blurry too, because that person may just be treating you like that because you're allowing it and they're still getting what it is that they want. But what is it that you want? And is it good enough? Gemini? For Gemini, love yourself. Something is unexpected here when it comes down to the boundaries. There's a need for you to correct your mistake. All right. Something here you're not seeing when it comes down to your boundaries. And boundaries is all about self-love, self-care. Again, loving yourself. It's about knowing the value within self. It's about knowing how highly divine you are. It's about knowing how highly favored you are, how blessed you are. Okay. Your worth. Okay. This is what it's about. Loving yourself. For Gemini, you're sad right now. It's sadness, it's regret, it's loss, it's ache, it's pain, it's why, it's I don't understand. Okay, when it comes down to my love, when it comes down to what I do, when it comes down to someone loving me, when it comes down to, feeling bare naked now, I don't even know what to do. Okay, somebody here is definitely in sadness right now. It could be due to a connection, it could be due to just something happening here, and someone is just yeah. What somebody here was wishing for is destruction now. What somebody here was hoping for on this Five of Cups, the sadness is that it's destruction. The sadness is that it's a tower moment by way of something crumbling down. And it was something that somebody here was wishing and hoping for, hoping to get balanced. And something is crumbling down now. Okay, when it comes down to taking a risk, when it comes down to money, stability, loving yourself, nurturing yourself, having this love, somebody here was taking their time. Okay, and it could be a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. All right, or this is you taking your time to get grounded and solid. But somebody here is lacking. They're lacking money. They're lacking finances. It may be, even if it's not lacking finances, somebody here is left out in the cold. Okay, because of the actions that they took for the will to turn in their favor when it comes down to this cup of love and communicating from afar or communication coming in and having passion and investing. Somebody here wanted to move forward and they wanted to balance things out, but somebody here is walking away and left somebody or will be leaving someone in the Three of Swords energy. Okay. When it comes down to the happiness, okay, or when it comes down to someone's son could possibly be, all right, it's conflict here. It's too much conflict. So somebody here is looking at an offer to come in and they're being very stubborn on whether they want to work on this and move forward, okay, because somebody here is feeling trapped in a situation or feeling trapped within themselves and it's bringing it to a ending. And it's due to the fact that somebody here is not making a decision and somebody here is hanging in limbo by way of their feelings of having anxiety, sleepless nights, and everything else. And I say limbo because you'll be in that achy, breaky type of feeling, but you got to still get up and you still got to do stuff and you still got to do things to shake it. So you got somebody here who's like that, and that's the truth. This is you or this is them. Take it how it resonates. But this is what you need to know. Star. The star. This wish fulfillment was clearly about, karma. So whatever somebody here was wishing and hoping for is nothing but karma. Okay, what you was hoping for or what they were hoping for, it's a karmic situation. Okay, when it comes down to the emotions of it, somebody here is juggling, being very guarded. And when it comes down to justice in this situation, to have this opportunity, and somebody here is knowledgeable of another party, or somebody here is knowledgeable that it could be victorious. However, it's a burden. But I believe that it's a third party situation, and somebody here is burdened, and they are working, operating out of the shadow side, because somebody's taking the lead to end the cycle and start something new, and a commitment or focus on their money. And somebody here is shedding the light on someone's actions of them still waiting. And that's what needs to end or transform. And somebody's hanging in limbo now about the connection. Okay? Because they're collaborating with you, Gemini. And they're holding dear to you. However, what's being illuminated or the truth that's coming out is that somebody here is still waiting. And that could be you. And again, the action somebody taking is to protect themselves. The action somebody taking is to still move forward, charge forward, but it's with someone from their past, which leads you to having an empty victory or them to having an empty victory with the Five of Swords. Because it's karmic. Okay? And it's karmic because somebody here is being intuitively guided to focus clearly on loving themselves. And yeah, look, the destruction is that somebody here is going to be single. Okay? It could be again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. All right? Somebody you share a happy home life with, or they have a happy home life. Okay? And somebody here is strategizing. But then this is your card right here, Gemini, King of Swords. Okay? So it's looking in different directions, and in between is happiness, but it's two different directions. So we got you here in the King of Swords strategizing, trying to manifest, which is, this is your card again, trying to go to calmer waters when it comes down to a separation, because you on this end want to get solid. Okay. And this is what you're wishing for. And you're hoping to have the strength to go ahead and birth something new. All right. You want to birth something new here, but it's lies, deceit, and betrayal when it comes down to your emotions. Okay, so when it comes down to taking this risk for this love, somebody again is taking their time. So the destruction is that somebody here is about to be single. The karma is for Gemini. The karma is that somebody here could possibly be pregnant. The karma is somebody here is wishing and hoping when it comes down to karma, that'd be good karma. All right. But this will be somebody here all in their imagination about the faith in a person. Because Page of Cups is also imagination. It's also a child. It's also someone here could possibly be pregnant. It's also emotions of an offer coming in. Okay. And Temperance is about balance as well, along with being very patient. And it's also about having faith. Okay. So somebody here could be in their head when it comes down to their faith and the connection, and it's karma for somebody. Because why? Somebody here needs to learn how to love themselves. So they're being intuitively guided to see all the other options, or to see clearly all these cups, to see inside all these cups, to see the illusion, to see the smoke and mirrors, to see beyond the veil. Okay? And that's the truth. And because somebody isn't doing it, it's leaving them to have anxiety and not make a decision. Karma. One card. One card for karma. Even though it was just explained. Exactly. The Hermit. Could be dealing with a Virgo. The karma is that somebody here is needing to go into introspection. Karma is meaning you got it back. You karma is by way of you're on a karmic cycle, so it's things you need to learn. So this is clearly all about the karma, is that somebody here needs to go into introspection about how they feel about the connection, the things that they're doing, how they're operating, all in their mind. Exactly. Waiting for your ships to come in. So this is all about the opportunity. This is about the truth. This is about clarity. This is what's needed for someone when it comes down to all these cups, all these emotions, all these illusions, okay, all the smoke and mirrors, all the possibility, okay, because again, somebody's being intuitively guided to temper themselves when it comes down to how they approach love. It's also the Page of Cups, how they present themselves in love, with love, okay, the Hermit. It's the Hermit for Gemini. Knight of Pentacles wanted to come out. But what comes out is the world. That's what it's all about. It's about your world, Gemini. Okay? This is you and what you need to know, or what you need to know about someone that's close to you. But when it comes down to it, the karma is that somebody needs to go into introspection and focus clearly on their world. What it is they want to create, how they want to create it, how they need to end things to start new beginnings, okay? How they need to take the lead in their situation when it comes down to operating out of their shadow side. All right? When it comes down to the burdens of becoming victorious, okay? It's how someone is operating when it comes down to celebrating and collaborating with family and friends, okay? And this is the knowledge that somebody needs to get grounded in, that brings in the justice that's needed. But somebody here is rather guarded. Somebody here is steady trying to fight against it and juggle it. And when it comes to their emotions and moving forward towards their happiness, it's always conflicting. It's always conflict. Somebody's always walking away. It's always heartbreaking. Even when you move forward to balance things out and put money in it, invest in it, it looks like it be successful when it comes through with the offer, and it's loving communication. It's always anxiety, sleepless nights, and everything else, because it's still a decision that will need to be made, because somebody here is always trapped in the ending instead of focusing on pretty much the present moment. It's a matter of always being trapped in the ending and being rather stubborn when it comes down to you, or when it comes down to a connection. All right. So this could be your person, again, like I said, or this could be you. All right, let's get one on the world for Gemini. All right, so what we got is the Empress, and we got the Seven of Swords reverse. So this is about ending cycles, starting something new. Like I said, birthing something new, birthing things out, standing in your power when it comes down to either somebody here. When it comes down to this world, it's about everything that has already taken place. You already been there, done that. Lies, deceit, betrayal is over. It's just a caught in a situation, done in a situation. Somebody here could have got caught and they're married, okay? And it could have been a wife that got caught. Okay, or it could be the husband that got caught. Take how it resonates, okay, when it comes down to it. And this is the karma that somebody here is actually going through. Okay, the karma could simply be because when it comes down to either a Virgo starting a cycle, ending a new one, somebody here got caught with someone. All right, or if it has anything to do with it's just a karmic cycle here when it comes down to it. This karma is clearly all about someone going in introspection about their world as a husband, as a wife, and getting caught in the things that they got caught up in or is caught up in. Okay, period. So this is karma coming back. All right, so whatever somebody here did, okay, could be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, whatever someone here did, okay, they're caught and they're receiving karma. Okay. And love yourself is here because what's unexpected is that you're setting boundaries, will be setting boundaries when it comes down to the situation. Let's take that how it resonates, okay? I'm putting it every way I can. So when it comes down to it, yeah, we got the Empress and we got the King of Cups. In between is the Seven of Swords reverse. So this can also be somebody here who got caught with a particular person, and that's the karma. Or this is the fact, nope, that's what it is. Somebody here got caught with another person. Yep. And it left somebody here now feeling the regret because they're single. And there's a need now to focus clearly on loving yourself. So what's unexpected for Gemini? And what's unexpected here is temperance, that you have patience. What's unexpected is that there's divine guidance. What's unexpected is that this was intuitively guided as well. This was God coming in. This situation needed to be handled by way of someone here taking action and having the strength to focus clearly on themselves and get grounded. All right, so temperance. What's temperance? Like I said, Queen of Pentacles. All right, so what's unexpected is somebody here is there could be someone who is being very patient, or you are being very patient with a particular person. But when I look at this, is what's unexpected is that now you have the faith in yourself, the ability to get grounded, stable, focus clearly on yourself and your own, the will now turning in your favor when it comes down to taking action. But now taking time when it comes down to love, taking your time to move forward and achieve what you need to achieve by walking away from now the conflict, okay? Because you're focusing on your emotions. You're looking at your emotions and you're transforming it. And that now is having you hanging, it has you hanging in limbo with certain connections and collaborations when it comes down to you cutting things out that you've been holding on to, all right? And what's being illuminated is that you're getting ready to pick this path and you're getting ready to take action and you're getting ready to charge forward. Okay, so when it comes down to past situations, you're leaving them just as they are, empty victories. All right, that left you feeling alone, that left you feeling assed out when it comes down to your stability and getting grounded in it. Okay, So the Page of Swords is about communication when it comes down to somebody here being successful and taking action, to have strength, to focus clearly on themselves and get themselves grounded. Okay. So that's unexpected. What's unexpected also is that somebody here, it could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, that's coming into balance out of situation. So when you weren't loving yourself, it's simply because it was karma. What's unexpected is that you have somebody here who may be coming in to also bring you in balance. What's boundaries? What's boundaries is, boom, setting boundaries is all about the anxiety, the sleepless nights, and the worry and the concern about an offer of love coming in. And there's a need for you to set boundaries with that cup of love that's coming in. Setting boundaries with yourself when it comes down to the sleepless nights that you're having, okay? Drinking water and eating fresh fruits and stuff like that, because this offer that's coming in, okay, for somebody to communicate about investing and moving forward to balance things out, you get heartbreak. Okay, so somebody here is real nervous. Somebody here may be also like, I'm getting like an energy of like, you need to be like this, or it need to go this way. That's what I'm hearing. Like, it need to go like this. You need to. Nine of Swords. I'm hearing you need to, as if like someone, look, empty victory. So setting boundaries is about this worry and anxiety coming to an end. Okay, it being just an empty victory. To sit here and worry about this is no need to sit here and worry about a damn thing. Because if you focus it clearly on yourself and what you need to do and getting grounded, solid, and stable, then there's no need for you to be focusing on having all this anxiety and shit about an empty victory. And it has something to do with a commitment, okay? Could be a marriage, could be a commitment, okay? But communicating, wanting to be successful with somebody else, or wanting to be successful, take a successful offer and taking action with a Leo, or you moving forward with, again, solitude, focusing on yourself, wishing and hoping to get grounded when it comes to this separation, going to calmer waters and manifesting, taking the lead to be happy with this particular person and being a fool. But somebody here is stubborn when it comes down to leaving someone out in the cold. Okay, so somebody don't want to leave somebody, and that's what the problem is, and that's why Love Yourself is here. Somebody doesn't want to leave somebody, and it's like, listen, what is happening here? What is going wrong? Okay, is a need to set boundaries on how you feel. Because it's a tower moment over here with somebody becoming single. Okay, somebody here is hoping and wishing for a tower. It seems like it when the destruction hits, it was a hope for, it was a wish. So you got somebody here who's really trying to take you down. Somebody here who's still like, who's trying to like rain on your parade here, Gemini. Who's trying to like, I don't know what the fuck this is. They really trying to like throw your name in the mud or something, like come at you sideways. Because what's unexpected is that you got balance with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You got balance coming in. It's temperance, it's patience. If it's not a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, is you getting solid and grounded, focusing on your money, focusing on your business, your investments, growing the fruits of your labor. And when it comes to boundaries, it's all about this anxiety and this worry coming to a halt with it being an empty victory, because there's no need to be having all of this anxiety and worry. So is this about somebody from your past that's coming in, or somebody that you done broke it off with and you're moving on and they're coming in trying to kind of disrupt what you have going on here, Gemini? Could that possibly be it? This is what you need to know. Somebody will be coming in trying to disrupt. Yeah, because this Five of Swords bring in success. That's the Six of Wands. However, somebody's operating out of their shadow side and communicating about a connection and it moving forward and being very passionate or being very successful. But somebody here is in their head about it. Okay, trapped in their thoughts to bring it to an end. You get the Two of Swords, Ten of Swords, Eight of Swords. Something is really fucking happening here. Somebody is just like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what if this happened? Oh my God, I can't believe it. When it comes down to a decision, or is the decision that needs to be made when it comes to this connection for it to turn in your favor by way of taking some type of action that somebody needs to take their time with doing. Either you're mad at the person that's taking their time doing this, you're the person that's taking your time doing this and they're mad at you, or when it comes to this decision, it's going to be an ending because somebody's so trapped up in their thoughts about the connection and the will turning in their favor and taking action that they're moving at a pace that they're not moving at all. So that will be fear. Gemini, let me get out of here. It's 25 minutes for Gemini. But this is what you need to know, Jim. Yeah, it's a practice gratitude, and it's a need to forgive, and it's a need for somebody here to work through their feelings, and it's a need to step up and lead by keeping your heart open and knowing your worth. So somebody here is really playing the games, all right, and it's leaving somebody up and down. It's just like up and down feeling. It's like 1 minute is destruction, you're single, you ain't worried about it, and then you're going through the cycle again, whereas you're getting back everything, you're talking about everything, and then boom, it happens again. Then bam, then you get balanced again, and you're being very patient with the particular person, and then bam, now you got anxiety about it being an empty victory, however, still it being successful on boundaries. So somebody here isn't setting boundaries when it comes down to it because they stressed out if it's going to work or not. You're more focused on if it's going to work instead of actually loving yourself and putting the boundaries there. If it's another person that's not connected with you to make it work, then it's not going to work unless you're going to be the only one working. Now, if you just want to be the one only working and you're not going to get tired of that, then you do what you choose. But if you find yourself doing too much work and the other person ain't putting in that much work, then you're going to get tired and eventually you'll make that conscious decision for yourself. So that's all I have for you, Gemini. Please do like, please do comment, please do subscribe. And again, this is for you and what you need to know by way of it being you or someone else. Have a good one. Bye.